good morning, everyone. Merry stupid o'clock. Let me adjust this stupid camera here. Bleh. Welcome to another episode of Spilling Tea. I'm your host, Tiffany Daniels. And yes, folks, we're going back to that horrible world known as the JRC. But before we do the usual disclaimers, first off, fuck God, why is it so hot? God, turn off the oven. The hell. Sorry, I just went outside. It is 5:40 a.m. in the morning. Why is it already that hot? Okay. Usual disclaimers, folks. Okay, in the description box, you're going to see a link to the article that the JRC does not want you to read. It is written by NeuroClastic, a small non-for-profit started by Autistics for Autistics. They interviewed in this article over 900 ABA professionals from all over the world in regards to the quote-unquote behavioral treatment program put together by the JRC. The JRC doesn't want you to read this article so much they have threatened NeuroClastic with a defamation lawsuit. If NeuroClastic did not remove it from their website, they have refused. Fuck you, JRC. So, folks, read this article, share it on all your social media. If they are willing to threaten a small non-for-profit and willing to take the hits for that, that means there's something in that article they're terrified of you knowing about. So please get it shared on all social media platforms. You're also going to see NeuroClastic's public statement on the matter, and in the description box you'll find their GoFundMe. We are crowdfunding just in case the JRC has the balls to see through their threat. You're going to see the links also to the Agape boarding school situation. Please look into that. There's some abuses going on, some horrific shit that is happening out in Stockton, Missouri. We need to get this place shut down, buried, let's set on fire. Kill it with fire. Just saying. Them and the JRC both. Okay, you're going to see the other pertinent links to the Stop the Shocks campaign as well as Autistic Hoya's massive archive on the subject, the templates, and the ever-present self-explanatory change.org Shut the Judge Rotenberg Center Down petition. Trigger warning, folks, when we discuss the JRC, you're going to hear vivid descriptions of, catch clips of surveillance footage of people with disabilities being tortured and abused. If you got young children present, please use your headphones. Also, 5:43 a.m. Sunday, which means no, I am not awake. So, if I stumble over my words, my apologies in advance. We're going to try to make this quick here, because apparently I took my sweet-ass time getting ready today. The June report states that NYSED reviewers observed a student reported having extreme headbanging behaviors, not exhibiting any inappropriate behaviors while having her hair braided by an adult in the classroom. Her appropriate interaction were not rewarded and acknowledged by the staff. Watch them tell you the hair braid was the reward. Anyone want to place that bet? Anyone want to place that bet? They're going to tell you the fact that they are braiding her hair is the reward. The review team completely misunderstood this student situation because they refused to receive any information about the JRC treatment program. Here they go again. If you would just let us explain. Now, the time for explaining is over, JRC. You've had over 30 fucking years to explain. When my ass and my team are coming in, back when I worked with the state, or when you're with NYSED, by the time we are coming in and we're doing unannounced visits, the time for explanations is, as Judge Judy would say, over. Over. We don't want to hear your lies. We don't want to hear your propaganda. We don't want to hear you make excuses for yourself. We are there to view with our own eyes what's really going on, not what you want us to believe is going on. Can I say this for the idiots in the back who don't understand how these kinds of meetings and investigations work? We are there to see with our own eyeballs what's actually going on, not what you want us to believe is going on. Okay? Can we establish that, JRC? Because you are obviously not getting the point. You are butthurt because we won't allow you to try to warp a fucking narrative to save your ass. And then you play victim because of it. When you've had over 3 fucking decades to prove that your treatment program works, and it doesn't. It doesn't actually work, JRC. And guess what? For your quote-unquote higher functioning students, some of them have reached out to me, JRC. Do you know what they have to say about you? Severe PTSD. Okay? Severe mental health issues because of the shit you pulled. And that's your quote-unquote higher functioning that you treat so well and aren't put on shocks. Moving on. Had the review team asked JRC staff, they would have learned that this student was already engaging in one of her favorite rewards by having her hair braided by staff. I told you. See, at the JRC, you have to earn your right to be treated like a human being. And that's also true throughout ABA, folks. If we wanted to be treated like equal fucking human beings, we have to earn the right to it. Think about that. That's fucking disgusting. That is fucking disgusting. That we have to earn the right to be treated in the same manner that neurotypical kids are just given, whether they have bizarre behaviors or not. Disgusting, isn't it? Hair braiding is extremely rewarding in and of itself for many students, and many have this reward specified in behavioral contracts. So, they have to earn their right to human kindness. It is not necessary that verbal rewards be given constantly at all times for every desirable behavior that a student shows, although you seem to fucking do it on a constant basis with the whole good using proper words. Fucking, I'd jack you in the fucking jaw. The frequency with which rewards, verbal or otherwise, need to be given is individually determined. Behavior is weak and just being learned, it may need to be heavily rewarded, including constant verbal praise. You mean your fucking constant annoying, good job, good job, good job, good job, good job. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Really? Just saying. It's the most annoying thing in the world. It's like being stuck on the fucking beep machine, which still has yet to die, folks. If one behavior is strong, the rewards need to be concentrated on other behavior that still needs strengthening. In addition, we want to eventually wean students off the artificially high frequencies of verbal rewards so that they can function in a more normal environment that they will encounter outside the JRC, which the frequency of rewards will be substantially less than it is at JRC. Then why do you put them on it in the first fucking place? See, the best way to treat people to reality is to give them reality. We're not fucking stupid, JRC. No, not even the nonverbal. All of us tend to be highly intelligent, self-aware individuals. In spite of what you all think, but you yell and scream and urinate on yourselves and you do all this shit, you're not aware. You're not aware on how it affects other people. No, Karen, that's not what's going on. You ever had a problem where someone has an air horn right next to your ear and they just let it loose? Yeah? Tell me, when that's going on, can you function? Can you think? Can you act in one way or another? Or do you just kind of fucking stop and freeze? And as it continues, you'll put your hands over your ears and increase pressure. You'll get agitated. You'll start yelling. And especially in abusive situations where people are threatening restraints, that's fucking terrifying. When you have a full-size fucking adult running to restrain you when you're a 5-year-old kid. What are you going to do? And then they punish you for it. Great, right? Reality would be treat us like fucking human beings and not like animals. Find out what's triggering behaviors, provide reasonable accommodations as needed, but we can't have logic enter the chat now, can we? To simply make a criticism of absence of rewards based on casual observation like this without discussing these issues with the JRC clinician responsible for the student is irresponsible. No, JRC, you're fucking irresponsible. And you don't understand. They're not just saying, well, you should give them more rewards. They're questioning your whole fucking messed up psychotic system that has zero basis in reality. That's not preparing anyone for anything out in the real world. They are basically dissecting and destroying your entire system. But if you just let us explain, you've had 3 fucking decades to explain. 3 decades. You had to explain, time to explain after each and every single fucking death you caused. You had time to explain after the horrific thing that you have done to over 3 decades of students. What you did to Andre McCollins. We don't want your explanations anymore. We want you closed down like you deserve. On that note, folks, I'm going to close out for this morning. We don't get many reviews on this channel. The ones that we usually do tend to get removed from time to time. So please hit the comments, like, subscribe. We do appreciate your time today on Spilling Tea, and as always, we hope you have a good one. Bye-bye.